It was so low. It was like looking
on
up
Instagram
at
or
you guys.
Facebook?
On Facebook. It was like looking up at you guys. I asked. I was like, "What's up with the camera?"
I saw, but
weird.
as from here, it looked normal. It didn't look.
Oh, it looked like it was shooting like up at you guys. So the
Oh,
top of this, all you
because
saw
of
were the
that.
heads. That's it. That's all you saw were your heads.
All right. Oh, that's right, because we did the banner.
Yeah. So it was just. It was literally like. It was.
Raise the camera. Raise the camera. Move it back a little bit.
Try to help my friend.
Yeah, I guess because if it's shooting, it looks like it's shooting up, then because you can't get over the stuff, so just move it back and then move it up a little bit, so you still
What's it
get
now?
the stuff. I mean, it looks normal to me. It looks fine. Yeah, we're all in there. Fucking broke my goddamn kickstand. Yeah, fucking.
I think we're live.
Third leg.
Yes.
Tripod. It's your kickstand.
Oh, you were the first picture that just popped up. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we just started making those ones.
Javelin 84.
What? They're all freaking RPGs.
Javelin, 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 javelin.
RPG.
Miss Bartlett.
Mrs.
Bartlett.
I am married.
Yes.
I mean, not for long where this fight was going. If he doesn't figure out what the hell the competition's about, might not.
Look, Umber with Coffee is live.
Hey, you're not helping.
Hey, everybody, we're live. We don't know that sometimes.
His phone went off.
Get to hear some behind the.
I didn't touch
Not
that.
a party till there's a foul.
That was all weight. Oh, actually, that's what it is. It's
It's the weight of that thing.
The coffee tipped.
The weight.
Well, here,
See, it
put,
wasn't me.
put this right here, and see if you can get that.
Such as and such
And
as
he puts it right back in the
spills
same
and
spot.
such as.
Well,
Because I don't want to advertise what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
That's right.
it smells like bubble gum.
God, man,
Isn't that where we're supposed to be
this
now?
is so hard.
I'm gonna be all sticky.
Oh, you'd be just like one of those porno girls. You guys didn't hear that.
Good morning.
Welcome
Good
to
morning,
Coffee
good
and
morning.
Bullshit.
How about proper?
Oh, well, it
greeting
says
of the
good
day?
afternoon, but
This is episode
I said good
69.
morning.
I think it's 69.
It is 69.
Yeah.
Episode 69.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
If you're married,
Why are we
Dude,
on?
what is up with the naked
Make
mannequin?
sure we're on because it's not popping.
that's our number one seller. She sold
She
so
was
much
our
stuff
best
for us.
salesperson.
It's like the female version of
She's
the
new.
Terminator one.
She
Listen,
glows.
we took her to shows, our other business.
Those are perky.
She rocked it. We put her out in the middle of the aisle, stopped traffic, and she sold like crazy.
Mhm.
Not showing up on my Instagram feed though.
Yeah,
That is pretty awesome.
it's on there.
It's just not showing up.
It says live.
I believe it.
You can never find it when
But
you
I
need
believe
to.
children are the future. You just teach them well.
You
Let
just
them lead the
teach
way.
them well.
Oh, whoa! We've been live for a while.
Yeah, that's
Everybody, thanks for joining us. I got to see the ceiling when you were posting the camera. You went live long before you put it in the thing, in the holder.
well. This thing went live. I posted that thing to go live.
Yeah. Huh?
So people actually get behind the scenes.
Well, everybody, welcome anyways.
We're
Got
here.
Bobby and Mrs. Bartlett
Mrs. Bartlett.
Mrs.
from
Bartlett.
Patriotic Frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Rhonda Curtis, Bobby Curtis.
she's been.
Rhonda's been unanimously
She's
elected and
running
won the
for
competition.
Miss is Illinois.
Mrs.
That's running for Mrs. Illinois.
Yeah.
Correct.
When is that competition?
It is scheduled for May 14th, I think.
So is there anything people can do to help you along the way? Is there like a
Can-
pre-voting or anything
Can
like
we
that?
rig the voting?
There's no voting.
No.
It's all judged at
I feel like
the.
a famous designer should probably need some like clothes and stuff for the events.
Well, I have to. Yeah, I mean, I have a dress, but he doesn't like the dress, so.
No, I don't like the dress.
Well, if I'm going to take fashion, I always usually go to Bobby or I'm always like, when I'm buying.
Bobby, we
I
need
sometimes
fashion.
Zoom Bobby when I'm in the store. I'm like, Bobby, what do you think? Can you see in the back? Does this make my ass look good?
No, like,
Because he says he doesn't like red.
I don't like. Oh, this is folds of honor, okay? Like this is different.
Just saying.
What color do you think it should be?
I like blue.
You know, I was gonna say blue too.
It does bring out the color.
Blue
in your
dresses, I think, look the best on females.
eyes. Me too. Blue's my favorite color. So
Depends on their hairstyle.
this week
hair.
on,
I don't know.
Coffee
Everything.
and bullshit.
It just depends.
Dress talk.
Yeah.
Normally
Yes.
it's
Dress talk.
veteran-
We're doing fashion.
Normally it's veteran and coffee stuff and world events, but today it's dress talk. So
We're
if you have
doing
some
fashion
comments-
talk. You can
If
text
you have
us
questions
at,
or comments about what you think
Yeah.
is the best dress, let us know in the comments. We'll get everybody's comments.
I'm always told I look good in red, so I got a red dress. Everyone
you got,
loves it
three
except for
blue-
him.
You got 3 blue dresses, and I like the 3 blue dresses. You got that one, and then that other one, and then that one.
Next week on a
You
coffee
can
and
get
bullshit.
Bobby's fashion blog at www.bobbyfashion.
Next
Log
week on
at
coffee and bullshit.
2.0.
Episode number 70 will be shoes and bags.
Yes.
So this week dresses, next week shoes and bags. I mean, the week after makeup. Who knows? Hairstyles.
Yep. All from Bobby.
Bobby will be here each week.
I'll give a whole demonstration on how to put on makeup. I can do that. That's easy.
Put on makeup is easy, yeah.
It's very easy.
Huh.
I can do
It
that.
All
doesn't involve a table saw.
So we
No.
got our first question from Pamela. Hey, did you guys watch Biden's speech from Poland to the U.S. troops?
Nope, I haven't seen it yet.
You didn't see that? Where he told the troops that they're going to see things and hear things in Ukraine when they get there? He was really all messed up.
What things?
Things.
Like things
Things.
like things they
They'll-
shouldn't hear?
They'll see things that's going to haunt them for the rest of their lives. And
Wait, so are these like a group of new recruits, or is he trying to tell a bunch of military?
It's the
veterans?
82nd
82nd
Airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah, they need from Biden what they're going to see and what they're going to go through. Oh my God!
Well, the way Biden was talking the other day, of course, not very well, of course.
Is this like Kamala's speech about the kids about space? Oh
No.
my God, with space.
You're gonna see the moon with your
With
own
your
eyes.
own eyes.
No, it was more or less
Oh my
Biden
God.
was saying to the troops there that once they go in, they'll see things that they've never seen before. Which some of these guys are probably veterans of.
Right.
Some of them, not very many. Most of them got old soldiers.
It'll be the old salts that are,
Yeah. But yeah, it was no
No,
No,
from
from-
today, from NATO.
Oh,
No,
we've
did
been here
not.
all day.
No.
I haven't seen it. What he said for
What do you do? Tell them we're gonna have food shortages? Start hoarding? Like you did,
Oh.
like you did 2 days ago, like an idiot.
Don't
And
worry.
being like,
Well-
hey guys,
well, he even said
what you should do is be responsible about your shopping.
Yeah.
Because food might become tighter. Don't hoard. Make sure everybody eats. Don't be idiots like last time and go buy all the toilet paper. Be responsible. Be respectful. Be a United States citizen and take care of your neighbors. That would have been more intelligent. There's gonna be a food shortage, so you should panic.
Get a bidet. You save on toilet paper.
I have. Listen, I gotta say one thing. Though. A bidet changes your life.
Brian, look up what he said
Listen,
today or something.
Listen, here's the thing. I'll just tell you guys this. I marked the periods in my life as before bidet and after bidet.
And
Once
it's
you have
period.
one, you realize you lived as a savage before that, and you walk around with shit in your ass. You walk around with poop in your butt.
So
you
you
get a
said
bidet.
you should have been born in Europe then.
Hell yes. They're just more evolved. Listen, their civilization started sooner, so they're just more evolved.
Okay,
The
that
next
makes
evolution
nothing.
is bidets.
Iraq, they wiped their hand with their ass.
Right.
With the left.
Or they wiped their ass with their
But your
hand.
civilization
Yeah,
was
yeah,
wiped
with the
out
left hand.
before the
Never
new
shake with your
civilization.
left.
That one was wiped out a couple times.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
But
they
they
did
keep
the
starting
same thing
over.
then. It's
They had, to
tradition.
keep, they had to keep starting over. Not
No,
fair.
But what happenens if you're left hand dominant? You know
What
what I
happens
mean?
if you got it cut off because you stole something?
Ooh.
You use the Roman method of stick.
The
with a
shared stick.
sponge.
The
Yeah,
shared stick.
in the
Yeah.
sponge.
Poop stick.
Oh, gross.
That was-
Poop stick.
I got a new thing we can do together.
I'm so glad I'm
We can have
born
a
in.
poop
I'm
stick.
so glad I'm born in this time, not in
You
ancient
already have a
times.
spit stick.
I do. I have a spit stick in the shop.
Does that just wipe up the spit every time you spit on the floor?
No, it's because
You drool.
He has a
No.
bucket.
I have buckets that I spit into, and when the sawdust gets too compacted, you got to stir it. So I have a spit stick.
It's labeled too.
It's labeled. I wrote on it because I threw my old spit stick out.
Ah,
So I had to make a
new
new one.
spit stick. Don't touch spit stick. You
And
get-
this is what I deal with.
if you guys look on the internet enough, then you know it sounds kind of like the poop knife. If you guys know the poop knife story on the internet,
Knife. I don't want to know.
I'll tell you the
No.
great one. So a kid went to this guy's house. He's spending the night. He goes in the bathroom. There's a knife tied like on a string hanging next to the toilet. He's like, "What the hell is that?" And so he asked his friend. He's like, "I thought everybody had one of these. I can't believe my friend didn't know what this was." He's like, "What is it?" He's like, "It's a poop knife. When you take like a really huge dump, you cut it before you flush it so it doesn't clog the toilet." He's like, "Wait, not every family has a poop knife?" I'm like, "Wait, what? What?" He's like, "Yeah, I thought every family had one of those." So
That's
it's very-
awful.
And Brian's blog for Poop Knife will be at.
So poop knives will be on sale at Patriotic Fruit.
They'll be made out of wood, which is nice because they float. So in case you drop it, you don't have to bring it all the way
Yeah,
down.
you don't have
Yeah, Bobby will custom carve it with whatever name you want in there. So, Veterans Outreach said that there's a May 7th. There's a ruck march for a veteran who was murdered last year. They're raising money for the family. So what else?
Warsaw, hello.
Put a link out there. If you have a link for that, if you want to get involved in the march or help support, please. Veterans Outreach.
So the newest rumor is now China's going to assist in the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
They always were. It's not a new rumor. They said they weren't. They are obviously going to.
Oh yeah, they're supplying some stuff to
They're
them.
backing Russia. You
Yeah.
can.
Do you know how rich they're getting in Russia right now? Because they reopened that stock market. The market went insane. The ruble went up. So it was the best time you could ever invest.
The ruble went up.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
I don't think China is super heavy invested in Russia.
Our freaking sanctions that we put on aren't going to do a goddamn thing.
No,
Yeah.
it'll take forever.
It's hurting us more than it's hurting anybody else.
Yeah. So are we going to
Fucking
put sanctions on China?
Right. We're gonna have food
I don't
shortages
know.
because of
No,
our
I still like to know what Biden said today.
You said
Yeah,
you can't cut the grass with pancakes when the syrup is too thin.
and
Go get them.
come on, man.
Someone's circling back.
Whoever says, tell us, give us the highlights.
Yeah, give us the highlights,
Yeah. Bullet points.
Pamela. Yeah, bullet
Bullet
points.
points.
Something.
Bullet points.
Now we want to
What
know.
should we know about this
Ask
speech?
Jeeves.
We were here working today, so we didn't get a chance to do it.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure it was horribly stupid. Horribly stupid. So
Well, he probably putting Pamela on the commission to be in charge of Ukraine now.
Pamela?
Whatever the vice president
Kamala?
name, Kamala
Jesus
Kamala.
Christ.
Kamala. I have no idea what her name is.
Harris.
Kamala.
Harris.
I was shit. Oh, I did
He
see
read
something
from the
that was
teleprompter.
hysterical. Hillary got COVID. Hillary Clinton,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
she asked for
movies to watch.
Dude, people are sitting there 13
Oh, yes,
hours.
yes, 13
Like,
hours. I saw the response. It was so awesome. I love that. That was the best.
The
thing
like
ever.
Fall of the Clintons, and it was like the blowjob movie or whatever.
Yes.
Like everything was like hysterical about them.
Yes, I
It
love.
was
I love the first
hysterical.
response. Like 13 hours. It's so. Like she should. That should be her prison sentence. She ever goes to prison. That's the only movie she ever gets to watch again, so she can understand what she did and how many people she killed.
There was like the Trump documentary too was on there. There was some other shit like it was bad. I was like, that's awesome.
Well, a good book here is what's Trump's book?
The Art of the Deal.
Yeah, The Art of the Deal.
Because apparently she can't make a deal.
So Warsaw is saying only thing Putin was right about Ukraine is that the Nazis in Ukraine. Look up. Well, yeah, there's
There are,
In
there are
Europe.
factions
Yeah.
in Ukraine.
but there's also a lot of factions in Europe itself.
There's a lot of
that-
factions here in the United States.
Oh yeah, with Nazis.
So,
Yes.
so if,
Europe is riddled with
so
neo-Nazis.
if Russia invaded us, they should be like, we're coming to get the Nazis. You'd be like, oh, well, yeah, okay, we're guilty because there's Nazi parties here. Right, there is, but that doesn't mean the whole country's guilty of being Nazis. So
Right.
that's a horrible reasoning. There's Ku Klux Klan here. That's why the Russians are invading us, so it's okay. So everybody should be murdered. I mean, that's not good logic. You know, it just is what it is.
Back in World War II.
I think it's awesome to see a country. I hate that the war's going on, but you get to see a country fight for their independence, which, you know, what if we ever actually got to witness that in our lifetime?
Well, Vietnam.
I wasn't alive during Vietnam.
Yeah, Bobby, we're not as old as
I'm
you
not
are.
as old as you, so I wasn't alive during
No.
Vietnam.
well, okay.
Well, okay. Well, during our lifetime would be
Kuwait.
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 I mean, we saw factions of people like the Kurds fought for their
Kurds,
independence.
Shit, the Congo.
Congo.
They've been fighting
Yes,
forever.
yeah,
So I
Congo.
mean,
What,
granted, it's not televised and it's not like it's this big deal, but
Right. No.
there's nations over there that are fighting
Yes.
for their independence.
Right, but
and stuff.
we've seen people or sects of people or tribes of people, but not like a whole
country,
country,
yeah.
whole country. And so it's kind of brought to the forefront more than ever. It's kind of interesting to see the progression of it, as much as it sucks the shit that's going on.
It sucks that we can't help. Like everyone's. I've said this. I've told her several times. I'm like, fuck NATO and the UN.
Well, the UN can't agree on anything unless
How are you gonna
Yeah.
get all those countries to be like, okay, we should do it?
Wait, the best part of the whole thing is when they decided to go, that the one person has a veto for the whole thing, and that was the president of Russia.
no,
Because he's had
the ambassador to Russia.
or ambassador to Russia. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, not the president of Russia. He was the president of the UN. Sorry, he was
Right,
the president of the UN.
UN.
So he gets to veto the whole motion because, so they purposely waited, right? Like Putin waited for this time for him to become the president. I sound like there was a movie where this happened, where they talked about this. Like they were waiting for their ambassador to become the president of the UN. That's when they could attack, because then they knew the UN could never attack back because their president would just veto all the action. Which
It
is
only
exactly
takes-
what happened.
It takes one vote to
Right.
just ruin everything.
Right, it was crazy. Everybody, there's
China
100,
sustained.
144 votes for, 3 against, and then 1 vetoed it all. That's like
The way I see it is,
what setup is that?
do away with it. If you want to have treaties and pacts, have treaties and pacts. But like Poland, they're a freaking Rottweiler waiting to be let loose. Cut the fucking ties. Let them go. They will.
Man, they're
They
doing
will sit there and they will fight and fight. Let it happen.
it.
But everyone wants to get rid of the freaking and NATO and UN. It's
There's got to be some solution.
Well, NATO is not a bad thing. At least if Ukraine was a NATO country, an attack on one is an attack on all. In the beginning, there was only 12 countries. Now there's
like 30 something.
Yeah. So the power has increased. I mean,
But it's still only 40,000 active troops.
well,
more than that.
No, they have
that's what it is. What you dedicate to the UN right now is 40,000. That doesn't
Oh,
mean
UN.
right. That
Yeah.
right. That
But
doesn't mean,
NATO,
right. Well, NATO's 40,000 troops.
Yeah,
That's what each country has dedicated to NATO.
40,000.
It's 40,000. That doesn't mean that we're not going to send the rest of our troops if we need to. It's just saying the first force to go in is 40,000. Right. That's what they say.
It's not a 40,000 troops against Russia when they got like 2 million dudes.
Right.
well,
And
yeah,
their
but
conscripts, they're just sending whoever the hell they want now.
well, yeah, you see what kind of armaments they're carrying, right? They're carrying Mazagans,
Yeah. Grandpa shotgun.
Grandpa shotgun. They even have
The grandpa shotgun over there.
what was the machine gun?
They had the
the Maxim
MG42s. Yeah,
Machine gun.
Maxim. Yeah,
That was
one guy had a dual
1883.
mounted. Was it
Yeah, dual mounted.
dual mounted
Maxim.
with a red dot on it. It was awesome.
I don't know. It's Ukraine's gonna fall unless someone else does something and says "fuck UN" and NATO, and
Also,
Screw
default,
your
there's
things.
going to be no Ukraine left
no, it's gonna be a desolate country,
Right.
wasteland.
because they're hitting everything.
And Russia gets pissed off enough, Putin, his ass will drop a tactical nuke and
Oh,
just
yeah.
take out a small town.
Bulgaria,
Shit.
Georgia, even Belarus are fed up with the Russians.
Everybody is. The whole Baltic
You know,
region
it doesn't exist.
because they're all next.
Yeah,
Extend-
they were
Yes,
all part
you're
of
right.
Russia at one point.
About
Whatever was part
I think
of
NATO is still a good thing to have.
Soviet Union.
Yeah, it's 'cause he wants to take it all back. That means Berlin too. I think that will be
I
biggest
don't think
mistake they
that'll
can make. No, if they go there, they're done.
Where?
To Berlin. If they go march to Berlin, they're done. Well, because one, the rest of the world gets involved, right?
Right.
It becomes certainly a world war, but I think I know Germany hasn't spent a lot on their military. Now they're just agreed to spend another $2 billion or $3 billion or
That's because
24
they've
billion.
been heavily,
Mhm.
you can't do shit.
Well,
You done
yeah,
fucked
they,
up. You done fucked up 2 wars.
Right.
You can't do
Right.
shit no
Right.
more.
Everybody's got their eye on you, like, what are you doing that? What are you going to do with that gun? No, this is just for hunting. Right. That 50 cal
Hunting
monitor-
flocks of birds.
Right. Yeah. The flocks of birds that we're doing. Oh, I swear. We swear.
so here's a good question. What are the only 2 countries still have not signed a peace treaty from World War II?
Japan and Russia.
Yeah.
I knew that one. And then is it China and somebody?
No, just those 2.
Just Japan and Russia. Yeah.
Yeah, they've never signed a peace treaty. They're
Well, that's
still,
you just
they're
saw.
still in talks.
We saw Russia they just did an action on the islands that they're disputed. There's those 4 islands, and at the end of the war, there's a group of 8 islands. Russia took 4 of them, and Russia yesterday was doing military exercise on these islands to piss Japan off. And so these islands are still in dispute. That's why they have not.
They
come
got to
to
be
an
careful with
agreement.
Japan, man. Godzilla might come
That's
back.
why they haven't come to an agreement yet on the treaty, because Russia wouldn't leave those 4 islands. So it's really Russia's. I don't know how much they're in cahoots with North Korea also.
North Korea, China,
Is Ireland part of NATO?
Yeah,
Is-
so
Siege of Jadatoville or Jadatoville.
I knew a lot of potato eaters.
there's a lot of Irish went to Ukraine right in the beginning.
Yeah, a lot.
There was a
lot
whole
them
retired
Brits.
of their special forces, like a whole foreign
a
platoon. got
lot
together
of
and went,
the Foreign Legion there. A lot of them are all made up from ex-military from Europe and America. And
There's retired SAS guys there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch.
That's pretty awesome. That was awesome. I was watching a video yesterday of an American soldier who went over. He's like, look at this. We liberated this 50 cal from a Russian tank. All I knew was my Leatherman tool. He's like, thanks, Jim in North Carolina, for giving me the Leatherman. He's like, it's all it took the Leatherman to get it off. It's like, thanks for that. And he's like, I got a 50 cal right off a tank. He's like, that's all I had to do. I was like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that the Russians, the soldiers themselves, they don't seem like they want to fight.
No.
Like they're doing that convoy. There was 70 vehicles that they disabled themselves by puncturing the gas tanks.
Well, the crazy thing is they'll be like us fighting Wisconsin or Indiana, right? You know people or have relatives there, so like you're basically bombing. We're bombing Wisconsin. You wouldn't be like, I don't want to go bomb my friends in Wisconsin. Like, what the fuck? There's a lot of Russians that live in Ukraine. A lot of Ukrainians that live in Russia. They've gone back and forth. They're like, they have relatives right there. So you're bombing the lands of your own relatives. Why would you want to fight them? Your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers and sisters.
Because you got to get the Nazis.
Okay, so Hamlet said today's
This is your
said-
favorite topic, by the way.
Biden was saying something about they need to eliminate Putin.
No, he didn't.
That's what she's giving me. Just the
I don't believe he has the balls to say that.
No, because that's you say something like that. That's
I could see him saying Gorbachev.
yeah, probably go.
That I could see. Like, I gotta get rid of that guy with the stuff on his head. The Gorbachev, who's from some country over there.
he's got that wall up there.
There's no way he said we have to get rid of Putin.
Yeah, he's got that picture of the map of Eastern of Europe.
There's no way he said that.
No, because that's
That's pretty much an act of war.
Yeah, like you were saying, yeah, Russia and Ukraine did fight together as Soviet Union Afghan war, and
Well, because they were part of the
right,
They're
the
part of the
Warsaw
Soviet
Bloc,
Union.
they were
Warsaw
part of the
Pact.
Soviet Union at the time. They
You
were the
said
same
it.
country.
check Fox News. Wow, I bet his handlers are really pissed at him.
Who let him have that teleprompter?
Did you even consider how he felt about that, saying he need to be taken out? You need
I
to
probably
consider
said
everybody's
something
good.
else, and that's what he said. I'm gonna ad lib here, and just went off the rails and said something stupid. He Bidened it.
Yep. They're like, wow, you can't
So-
say that.
So let's change the subject a little bit. Let's find out a little bit more from Mrs. Bartlett. So, is there competition?
The competition.
Yeah, competition.
What did you do for the talent portion?
No talent.
No talent.
No talent.
Nice. I could.
She
be in
is the
this.
talent.
I could be in this. What was your question you had to answer about globes?
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
Oh,
Miss
I'm-
Bartlett?
Well, I was. You have to like apply to be, and then now I'm going to the Mrs. Illinois pageant, which will be in May.
Did you win like a Miss Bartlett competition to get there, or you just get
No,
like,
because there is
nominated?
no.
There's no
There's
competition.
no
Yeah,
competition.
But you have to like apply, and like there's a whole thing, and you have to send in pictures, and I just kind of was like, let's
Weren't you
see.
just like check my OnlyFans? Like if you need pictures, just put a link for your
Whoa,
OnlyFans on.
No, that is.
I mean, everybody has an OnlyFans nowadays, isn't that like how you compete anymore? I'm not saying you would do that. I'm just saying, isn't that just easier? Like, man,
No.
that's how everybody makes money nowadays. I've learned.
Yeah, Bobby's got his own.
I'm too old to this, but every girl, it seems every girl between 18 and 29 has an OnlyFans, and that's how they all make millions of dollars doing it.
I'm well beyond 29, so I don't fall in that window.
Well, Bobby has his. He's in his whitey tighties at night. He's sawing. Yes.
You have way too much time on your hands.
I
at
do.
night if you're watching what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was like,
The thing I like, the one I
join my thing. I'm like,
favorite-
okay, Bobby, I'll do that for
my
you.
favorite one though is when he has Flashdance playing in the background, and he's spinning around. It's like he dumps sawdust on himself, and he leans back in the chair. He pulls the chain, like just sawdust. That one I like. That was my favorite.
I
Video.
gotta remember to keep the sawdust bucket separate from the spit bucket.
That felt like concrete. Ugh.
Yeah, because spit's porn and sawdust is OnlyFans. I mean,
There's a fine line there.
I like the fine line. OnlyFans, we can respect you. Porn, that's what happened to OnlyFans girls after they retire. They go to porn.
All right.
But yeah,
So-
they have a lingerie competition, and then
Oh my
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
gosh.
they have a high heel bend and snap part of the thing.
Best dance, right?
So okay, so let's get back.
Best chair sequence.
Right?
Warsaw said he watched the movie Some of Our Fears, Tom Clancy book and a movie. Really opened my eyes on nuclear warfare. I remember seeing the movie, but it's been a long time.
That's a long time. I don't remember.
Yeah, that has what's his name in there too.
Yes.
Your favorite actor. We were talking about the traveling bar or the bar.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, him.
Tender Bar.
Tender Bar. It was a good movie.
Good movie on Netflix.
You guys should watch it.
Well, considering there's never really been nuclear war,
There has. Well,
No.
not war. Not a return. We just dropped 2 bombs.
they weren't nuclear bombs. though.
They're
They were
atom. They're atomic bombs.
Atomic bombs.
atomic.
Well, so what I understood, I watched the whole thing about like, could we stop the missiles if Russia launched? Pretty much no. They're, like 1 in 6 are going to get through. So I didn't realize. I'll dumb I am, like when an ICBM goes up into space, then it opens up there. It sends out six smaller missiles, basically 6 warheads, right? Only 3 are active, but it also sends out aluminum shrapnel because aluminum shrapnel confuses our interceptors. So then you have to visually intercept them, which is very tough in space. So you don't know which ones are the dummies and which ones are the active warheads. It's like, I guess some of the first places to hit are wrong probably, but Montana and North Dakota, because that's where our missile farms are, supposedly.
There was a list of 17 places that were probable targets.
Yeah.
And I think it was like
Fermilab.
Baltimore or something like that.
It's Baltimore.
Yeah, who
It
cares?
was like the first target that they would hit because of
I've watched The Wire. They should get rid of Baltimore.
the way the fallout would happen based on the wind patterns. It would cause the most amount of damage
Oh, it just from goes west to east.
if
Yeah.
they hit there.
It would hit Europe, not us. It'd be out in the ocean.
Yeah.
There was something about
Huh.
hitting
Whatever.
Baltimore first. It would.
I think it's just because they watch The Wire. And they're like, yeah, well, that's trash. We can help them get rid of that city.
So, Pamela, on a sad note today, at the Presbyterian Church in Geneva, the last World War II veteran member
Oh yeah,
had passed away.
102.
No, 97. This is for Geneva,
Oh, whose other veteran just passed away?
Batavia.
So he was a World War II veteran. He's
101.
101.
Tail gunner. He passed away the other day.
How many are left?
God, I can't-
Not
I
very
can't
many. There's very few left.
We were just talking about that. Was it like 75 or something, or 100? What did we count? We looked at it in the summer because we were wondering ourselves. I think it was it 175?
Total? US?
Maybe 300,000 left.
No, I think it was less than that. It was 175.
I know. We all have phones.
Oh, that's like Googling stuff.
I know.
Hey Siri, how many World War II veterans are left? Fuck this bitch. You don't listen.
It's like being married.
Well, when it's pink.
My phone is pink.
It's nice. Matches your eyes.
Matches my underwear.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wanna see
The
going
last
pants
World War
on
II
me.
vet in Geneva. I'm trying to think. Would that be because Batavia? Well, I don't know if Batavia lost his last one, but there's very few.
According to the Department of Veterans Affairs statistics, just more than 240,000 of the 16 million Americans who served in World War II are alive today. So there's 240,000 left. That was of last year.
Yeah.
So there's still
That's a lot. That's more than I thought I expected. I thought it was like 175 or something like that. But
in overall
yeah,
across
the
like
world,
Europe and
shit.
stuff, there's still probably like a good
Wow.
750,000, a million left maybe
Maybe.
across the entire globe that served in World War II.
Wow. In January of this year, on January 8th, the oldest World War II veteran died. He was in a segregated unit, of course, because we're a bunch of fucking racists in the 40s. He was 112.
Holy
Yeah, that
fuck.
was that one.
Lawrence Brooks.
Yeah,
Wow.
he smoked like a cigar like every day.
Oh, is it that guy?
Yeah,
He was on the news like a few times. I remember
Yeah.
like he was on the news when it was like his
Jeez.
99th birthday or whatever.
He was born in what, 1910? He was born in 1910. So he was 34 when he fought, 30, right? Or 20, 22, 23 when he fought in the war. That's old.
You
That was
guys
old for
fought
World War
together
II.
side by side.
Shit, I wonder if he
I wonder how many there are in the world. That'd be a tough number to come up with.
I probably don't know because I'm pretty sure Germany stopped counting how many guys they had left alive.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Well, we
Would
salute
be
that
an accurate
veteran
number.
from Geneva. That was,
And all the ones down in South America.
South America.
South
Listen,
America.
I watched the whole show about the Brazil thing. I kind of believe it, man. I don't want to. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist believer, but Himmler definitely made it there. I'm convinced Himmler made it there.
A lot made it there.
I
But
don't know, man.
like some of the big ones,
That one who
there's
had
a whole
that
there's a whole
cake
German
porn
speaking
farm.
population there, right? A whole bunch of blonde-haired white dudes that are.
There's a
6
whole
foot tall.
Italian population.
But
down
I'm
there.
saying like we know a whole bunch made it, but I'm thinking like some of the Third Reich and the heads made it like
Oh, yeah.
Himmler made it like
I
from
think
the
Hitler
story
might
they
have made it
told-
there too.
you know what, from the story they went through, seems like he did.
That one dude who was like had that like children rapist freaking farm. He was an old German Nazi.
Jesus Christ. Well, that was, you know what? I'm sure that's probably where Bin Laden's at too.
No,
No,
we
he's dead.
captured him.
I don't know.
They took DNA.
He's dead.
Kind of suspicious, not just to dump him in the ocean.
I don't talk to Rob.
He's the one who shot him.
We met him through Folds.
Yeah.
He's a cool
Yeah?
dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just didn't trust Obama.
What's going on with Folds of Honor? Anything new?
Thanks for-
They're gonna start opening up for law enforcement and first responders.
Really?
To join?
No, to be eligible for scholarships.
Oh, okay. Well, you just said that, and I'm like, okay.
Welcome to my world.
That's what the wife says too. Welcome to my. Why I say something?
It's our world.
It's
No.
a whole new world.
It's
No.
your world. I
You're
just
in
live
it.
in it.
You're occupying space in this world.
More events are happening for Folds though.
Yeah, more
because
events are happening for
Yeah.
Folds.
When's
You
their
know,
next
the world
event? When's their next
open
event?
back up.
Um,
I don't know what.
Florida, Southwest Florida.
Golf outing.
Yeah, it's a golf outing.
Golf.
I know
There-
Dan Rooney's always doing stuff. He's the founder. They got something going on with NASCAR. Is it?
Well, they do the Quick Trip 500 or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Just in case people don't know, tell everybody kind of like what's the major
So,
mission of Folds of Honor.
Folds of Honor is a non-for-profit organization. They provide scholarships to the wounded in action and killed in action for the spouses and the children of those fallen military service members.
Yep.
So, and then once you apply for a scholarship and you get the scholarship, you get it for life.
So long as you reapply,
Reapply.
and are still eligible.
So you can use it from kindergarten all the way through getting your 27th master degree in underwater basket weaving.
Really?
Yeah.
God, my dad took advantage of that for me and my brother. It was really nice.
no,
Never mind those student loans I took. I paid
I don't
off
think it
8 years after
existed then.
college.
it didn't exist then.
Did it? How long have they been around?
2000,
15 years maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that seems
Yeah.
right. I'm what, 33, so I would have been 18. Perfect timing,
You're 33.
something like that.
You aged horribly.
Damn it! Someone can get away with it. That's the nice things.
Well, you know what? It's nice when like 2 or 3 groups can all work together. So you can get like a lot more accomplished, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, let's say Folds of Honor and Tunnel for Towers, right? They're a big group. They do more of the home thing.
Yeah, they provide
Right.
like mortgage-free homes.
Yeah.
For especially the disabled ones,
Right.
the guys that have amputees and stuff like that. So like the lower kitchen
Yep.
counters and everything is more accessible. But Folds of Honor is more along the lines of educating their legacy. You know,
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you know, I know every group has their own thing, but mission, right? Their own thing, their own mission. And it's always nice to maybe once in a great while, like everybody can come together and do like one big thing. And like like the Jerry Lewis telethon. Can you imagine doing that and splitting up all the proceeds between those who helped put it together? My throat
you're
is
choking up over there.
I am.
it got you right there in the fields, man.
That would be awesome. But you know, sometimes it's hard.
Can't
to,
get Jerry Lewis to
It's
do
not-
it, but
Right. Sometimes it's hard to accomplish
dead.
each mission, right? I don't know. It's awesome that we've gotten a lot of boosts from each other, working with other veteran-owned businesses
Yeah.
ourselves. You know, at Giant Frog, there's a great example.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
So
Our little co-op is
putting like when you get a package from us, you get a package from them. You'll see our card in there, and you see their cards in ours.
Yeah.
From Red Glare to
patriotic
uh,
popcorn.
I need
Core
more
Spice.
Patriot popcorn.
Patriot. I know.
See, he does
See?
the
He does.
He always calls us Patriot Frog.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Patriot popcorn, sorry, and Charlie Mike's beef jerky.
Which
Uh-huh.
we need some business cards, Mike.
Regular, we need your business cards again. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
And
had I
I've-
known you were
I've-
coming,
yeah.
I wouldn't have mailed you some.
Well,
Did you bring them?
No, I just mailed them some last week.
Shit. There goes a waste of 42 stamps.
Stamps are going up. There's stamp shortage. Food.
Oh, don't
Food
start.
stamp
Don't,
shortage.
you're gonna be a race to the post office.
You know what? There's gonna be. There's a coffee shortage. So you guys know there's a coffee shortage and custom wood carving shortage coming.
Yeah.
So get yours now if you can, because there's a shortage coming. So coffee shortage. Whew.
For
Knows if-
real though, prices are going up.
Who knows
on
if
stuff.
coffee will even exist after May? So I would stock up for like the next 10, 15, 20 years.
And
But
just
get-
keep it in the bean version.
Right,
It
but get
lasts
really
longer,
good
just stock
coffee that
up.
starts out fantastic. So then 10 years now, it's still really good.
Do you guys do like a
5-pound bag.
like a membership,
Yes, we do
Yeah, we do
subscription.
subscriptions.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Subscription. Okay.
Yeah, it, just
So
shows,
they pay X amount. You keep sending them bags of
it
coffee.
just shows up at your house automatically. I'm not doing anything
See,
about it.
do that.
Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easier that way.
Be the cool kids.
And you save money on. You save money. You get
But
a discount if you
and,
do
like-
subscription.
Again, with our little co-op between all of us, and we're all on Mammoth Nation on top of it, and that is a plug.
How you guys been doing on Mammoth?
So far, I'm liking it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
are we.
It's an
We're-
absolute home run for us.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
believe the support. Like,
yeah,
it
the
is-
support from all the people out there
it's been
has
amazing.
been amazing. Yeah.
It's awesome that someone put together that for conservative-minded people, especially helping out all of our veteran friends. Like Patriot Popcorn's on there, Charlie Mike's on there. Everybody's been doing
Red
Core
Layer,
Spice.
Core Spice.
Everybody's been
We're all on
absolutely
there.
crushing it. It's
Our
way
entire
bigger-
little co-op is all on there. And
It's way bigger than I
awesome.
thought it would be.
And,
Yeah.
and in turn with all that, it all that technically also supports Folds of Honor because Redneck Riviera, John Rich's whiskey, is also on there, and proceeds of the bottles go to Folds of Honor.
Plus, every time
Have
you
you
buy
had the
something from
whiskey?
us,
Yeah, it's good.
plus we donate to every organization. So all the organizations we donate to benefit when you shop on Mammoth Nation.
Yep.
Yeah.
As always, every time you buy a bag of coffee, you get dollar goes to one of our causes that we go through.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's just amazing how much that's worked and benefited. How many organizations it benefits.
What the hell is
Quick
that?
I don't know. I've been this thing. I don't know where it's from. It
Is it like
popped
a
off,
fucking shitty
and
Lego?
I've been playing. No. I just been every show. I just have it right by me and
Your
twiddle my
little
fingers
fidget
on it.
tool.
Yeah, my little fidget tool. It's not.
That's why one of our roasters blew up.
Uh,
It needs that little cap. It's the gas shutoff valve. I just been playing with this thing. We've had the
Oh,
gas
it's
leak in here
smelling
for a
like
week.
gas.
That's right.
I go to sleep every morning.
Yeah, it's coming to the shop. I take naps in the shop. I can't understand why I can't
Yeah.
stay awake.
And also, Gypsy Gear. I just got in contact
Oh,
with
yeah.
him. You met Dave.
Yeah.
What do they do?
He makes
Pouches, like your
like-
vests, pouches.
yeah, like tactical vests, pouches,
Yeah,
bulletproof
we met-
backpacks for kids and stuff
At the
like
gun
that.
show.
Yeah.
The ones that were next to us.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually a pretty cool dude. And
So he met you guys there, and then went on your website after meeting you guys to look
And
into
saw
you
your
more,
stuff.
and saw not even like
Your
our
name?
name or anything. He just saw there was a picture of the grenade end table in the background.
Oh,
And he said, "Oh, I saw it in the background. I just started Googling." And he's like, and then I found you guys, and we're like,
that's how people find you guys all the time. Because I'm like, people have asked before, and they see a picture of that. Like we do videos and stuff. They see the table in the background. Like, what is that? Do you guys make it? Like, nope, sorry, that's Patriotic Frog. Here's how to contact
Patriot
them.
Popcorn.
Here's their website. I'm like, I'm always like, people see that all the time. I'm like, and then I send that over to you all the time.
Well, every time somebody comes, oh, you guys made the popcorn. I'm like, no, that's not us. And we don't
That's Patriotic Frog Woodworks popcorn.
so the last commercial that we did, we had to do it like, I don't know, like 8 times because it wouldn't load, and then
Yeah.
he kept screwing up what he was saying, and then
And
one
then-
of the times he was trying to say Patriot Popcorn, and he was talking fast and saying other things like Patriot porn, and I'm like,
Wait, that sounds like a pretty good
I
point.
was like, what?
That's just a bunch of girls wrapped in flags.
it's American owned.
Sounds good.
And he's just standing there and he's like,
The background music is not 70s bad music. It's just the American. It's just the
It's
national
like
anthem
5 finger
over again.
death punch and
Yes.
he's like, I bet it would sell.
America.
It would, I guarantee you.
America.
It
We
was.
started Patriot porn products. You would no one steal my idea now. Damn it.
You love porn and you love America. Come to Patriot porn.
See,
Right.
Sal's mom is watching now. You gotta
Oh,
watch your
well.
mouth, okay?
She's heard worse.
That's all.
So,
See, it's all on back at El Caminos and
Right.
stuff.
so wait a second. Pamela has a question. My brother is an Army veteran. What coffee would be good for him? It really depends
Gun
on.
barrel.
Yeah, gun barrel coffee would be good for him, but depends on what roast.
If he likes medium, Hua.
If he likes dark, 0 dark 30.
If he likes high caffeine, Moab. If he likes North Korea, Little Rocket Man.
I like
Well,
Space Force.
well, it's not
I
really
think,
liking
I,
North
I
Korea.
think
Just liking
Space
him.
Force.
I don't know.
Space Force to me is like the perfect mix. Of
Right in the
like-
middle.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Like
If you
It's
can't decide
perfect.
medium or dark, go Space Force. You're right in the middle. You can't lose.
and it's nowhere near your freaking Moab. Jesus Christ.
Moab helps
Well-
you poop.
Well, you can attach a water bottle to the end of your threads and tape, and put. I guess somebody did a thing. They used steel wool
As a
in a
filter.
water bottle. Yeah, and it was pretty quiet. It took it down like 10 decibels or something. Not too bad.
Wait, are you saying as a silencer?
As a silencer, I don't know.
We
that's
went
what
from
it
coffee to
was.
silence.
I was like,
We went
what?
coffee to silencers.
Like, what?
I was a little
What?
confused there.
I was like, whether they're using it as a filter.
Hey,
for
I'm trying to
coffee?
read stuff too here, and
So you just pack that in your barrel.
Base Force will
Space
be good.
Force, Space Force.
There you go. Don't forget to use code GBC10 to
She
save
said Space Force
10%.
it will be.
It's his base.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but you hit the S and the B are real close to each other when you type.
That's just Siri. That's just talking to Siri.
That could be too.
Tell them Base Force is the one. I'm sorry. Did you say Space Force is the one? Calling pizza. No, I said I want to order Space Force coffee.
Calling Giordano's.
Yes.
It's not
Calling
even
Giordano's.
close.
Did you want your deep dish you had last week? How do you know that? I hear everything.
Dude, that phone is unbelievably like retarded. Me and Rob were talking about what are we talking about? Echo One like garden tools.
Yeah,
10 minutes later,
Oh,
it's all on your phone.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
we talked about it because he wanted
Yeah.
to buy one. Like, I wasn't like looking. I was like, get out of here.
Wait, the best part that happens to me too. So I do like I'll say something in front of my phone, then I go to work. It's on my work computer.
It's
Everywhere.
everywhere.
I'm like, Jesus, man. I'm like, I can't talk about guns in front of my phone at home because my whole computer be like, this guy's gonna do this mass shooting. Like, no, it's just 1,000 gun ads on my work
Now
computer.
that you said that, now you're going to be on a watch list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a terrorist.
Yes, and don't forget, my name is Bobby, and I'm the owner of Frog.
Now he gets it right.
Right.
Patriotic frog.
I was also thinking, I don't know what you guys think about this, but how would you guys like to, like, your guys' shirts and like, well, not mine, not this shirt, but our shirts, if we put all our logos on the backs of them?
an all-in-one logo shirt.
Yeah. So we had like Red Glare, Charlie Mike's. I keep wanting to say Balls Deep, but Charlie Mike's, Patriot Popcorn.
I think we could do it as a special edition shirt.
We put all our logos on there. So like you go to shows or whatever, and you'd have all the logos also on the shirts. You know, companies that we support and whatnot. I was thinking that.
I think it's cool.
I think, yeah, I think it'd be that might be something to think about or ponder around with others.
I figure, everyone, whoever wants to be a part of it, we just like, here's.
But it should be
money.
for like a benefit,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was just thinking.
Not not to where it shows, but a benefit for a special fundraising or something.
Mm-hmm.
Buy the shirt and the proceeds. Some of the proceeds go to blah blah because shirts aren't cheap.
Or that, yeah.
Something like that, right? I mean,
It
I
works.
don't think it'd be bad wearing the shows either. It'd be nice
No,
to
I
have
mean,
here's the other company we support, so people see it. We got to advertise for each other too. I think that's cool. We have it on.
And
You're on our website. Is other veteran companies we work
Yeah.
with and stuff. So I think that's cool. I think it's a good idea. I think you could also do it as a fundraiser. We got these shirts. When we bought these shirts initially, we bought them for ourselves to work, like because these were expensive as shit. But then every time we're at shows, people are asking them for us. So like, well, when we get to a point where we get enough interest, then we'll get them because the margin's hard to make and we a lot of money we're spending up front. But we finally got to the point where enough people asked us, so we put these shirts together and sell them now. So it's worked out well. But if you could do a shirt like that, you think people wouldn't want that shirt, but then they're going to want it,
yeah.
right? Because we can say like, this is an employee shirt. Who wants this shirt? Then people are like, oh, I like that shirt. I like that shirt. I want that. So like, oh, fuck, we better make them.
Yeah.
So
So I
do
was
the same
thinking you guys could have a little thing, bag of coffee and a shirt, X amount, and X amount goes to.
well, it'd be like our one guy we know, Rob. You met Rob, who does
Squadron tees.
Squadron
Bartlett.
tees.
It's far
He's in
from you guys.
Bartlett.
It's like 2 blocks from you guys. Does all t-shirts, veteran owned. Hats and
Never heard of this
embroidery.
guy.
Try to send you his stuff at least one time.
Yeah.
He made our white shirts, makes our hats, made some of our black t-shirts for us in the past.
No shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was always looking for a good veteran-owned
He's right in
shirt
Bartlett, so
company.
it's
Right in Bartlett. Huh?
you guys are probably like within 2
Well,
blocks of each other.
His dad was an Air Force pilot.
Really?
He wasn't, but he supplies a lot of different squadrons for Air Force.
No shit.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Squadron Tees.
Squadron Tees. I'm gonna forget
Yeah.
that.
I'll send you.
You
I'll
got
email.
that?
I'll email you his
He
info.
is- I couldn't remember where he lives right now.
SquadronTees.com. It's
Been
pretty
there like 3 times. It's not very far. I always thought, I should give you guys a call, but I'm like kind of late and got home.
It's not like I go anywhere anyway.
Well, I know, but if I stop over, I know it's going to happen. Here's this whiskey. Here's this beer, and
Hold this camera.
Okay, it's just what
I need it for my fans only page.
I saw the coolest thing on Instagram or TikTok the other day. There's a guy's woodworker, and he had a drill that drills square holes.
Yeah.
I thought it was the coolest thing. I'm like, I never knew that thing existed, but it said it was an expensive ass machine. But he's like, because he puts all pieces together, and so it just automatically pegged already with the square hole. So it's like, just drills it.
It's a Mortise.
Something like that. Yeah,
Something like
maybe
that.
it was like
Drill press.
$18,000 drill press or whatever it was. So like drill square holes. I'm like, that's the coolest thing ever. Like, I still don't understand how it works. I watched the video a couple times. I'm like, I don't get it, but it's pretty awesome to drill square holes. I don't know if I could drill square holes, but it drills square holes. I figured like that's got to be like your next thing.
I don't really use a drill press. I had one, and I ended up
I've
selling
seen
it 'cause
that
I don't
video.
really use a drill press that often.
But now when you use big pieces, you
Well-
start pegging stuff together.
Well, see, like here,
Well, I bought a bigger machine so I could do bigger stuff.
yeah, you did.
I mean, 50 by 50.
I know. I was going to
Wow.
say, when
Yeah.
she was holding that big
That's-
sign,
That's
I know.
huge.
I'd say, what's that, 2x3? And she's holding like she's like
2 by 3. Yeah, no.
It's like when a little person holds a big candy bar, the giant candy bar.
It's just regular
It
size.
is very size, one size.
Yeah, but now, 50 by 50 is the
That's massive.
yeah. Our other one was
Yeah.
30 by 30, so now it's even bigger.
It makes
So-
the other one look super tiny.
4x4.
Yeah,
So
so
how
how
about-
look like a toy?
Yeah. So how about Warsaw's asking like gas prices, people popping
Oh
tanks,
wait,
stealing
That's-
gas.
if you didn't have fill up your tank today, you need to go fill it up because the Houthis bombed petroleum plant in Saudi Arabia last night. We saw this massive fire there. It's going to drive gas prices through the fucking roof. So just as they're starting to come back down, they're going to go right back up. That fire was still burning. They hit it last night at like 10 or 11 o'clock our time, and then at 8, 9 this morning I looked and it was still burning.
It's all right. We're gonna get
It's
gas from
spreading.
Venezuela now. So.
and Iran.
You know what the shame of it is? It's like the worst thing that could happen to that country is give them more money because last time their gas exploded, their whole country got like turned upside down, massive revolution. The government stole everything from their people, bankrupted their people.
We're giving them money anyway, and they were
I
stealing
know.
it. I mean,
It's horrendous. Like that country should be super wealthy because of all the gas they have. Instead, their citizens are poor.
Well, thank you, Pamela, for having your brother share some information about our company.
veteran friends. See, that's awesome. See,
Yeah.
good job.
It kind of sucks that Patriot Popcorn, right? I said it right?
Patriot popcorn.
Facts.
Making sure.
Jeez, any cue cards?
We do. That,
It's good.
well, yes, it's good
They're
that
getting out of
they're going to a
Illinois.
new
They're
venture.
reducing their tax rate.
Johnson County, Johnson
City.
City.
They're moving to
Yeah.
where there's a more conservative population who wants to support veterans and patriots.
Yeah.
And
Out where they were, was it Hinckley?
Yeah.
It was like nothing out there.
Right.
No, it's a small.
Right.
Two-
So they're,
2,000
and
people.
they were successful in a very small town, so they should
Yeah.
have even greater success.
Yeah.
A downtown tourist destination, I think they'll absolutely. Like I said, me and the wife went to comedy club Saturday before we were going. It was at Woodfield Mall, so we took like 20 minutes to walk through the mall. The mall was dead, completely dead. Stores were empty, except in the center of the mall, there's a popcorn stand. There was 400 people in line for popcorn. Like, how come there's nobody in the mall? We walked by a popcorn stand. I'm like, holy shit, there's 400 people in line for gourmet popcorn. Their popcorn's about twice as expensive as Patriot popcorn. I'm sure it's nowhere near as good. But people were standing in line just at the popcorn stand. I'm like, that's where everybody is.
Dude, their cherry root beer was like that is the dumbest mix ever. It is so good. Like, it is-
Really?
oh my god,
The one I've never had again was
it is so good.
they had chocolate covered strawberry one day. It was so good. I'm like, this is
Cheesecake.
no, they had both. They had chocolate
Oh.
covered strawberry and they had chocolate cherry cheesecake. I never got to try chocolate cherry cheesecake because I got it from John. John's like, when you go home, just stick this in the refrigerator for like 20 minutes, get it good and cold, then eat it. So I went home. I got home from King County, like threw it in the refrigerator. I'm running around doing my stuff, getting ready. And I gave it to my wife and my daughter on the couch. I'm like, hey, John said to try this after it gets cold. I went back in to like go get myself a drink, turned around, came back out.
Go
The
on.
fucking bag was empty. I'm like, and then, what the, I didn't even try it. Like, I wanted to at least try it. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, it was so good. We couldn't stop eating. I was eating by the handful. I'm like, I've never had that flavor again. Chocolate covered strawberry they had for like 2 hours in King County one day. I kept sending people like, you got to go out there and try chocolate covered strawberry. It's amazing. It's amazing. John's like, all right, stop telling people chocolate covered strawberry. We've been out for like 2 hours. Like, it was all gone. Like, because I was sending everybody out there. I'm like, I took a bite. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. And they're like,
I like his red hot one.
what? Oh, yes.
His cinnamon one. It tastes just like red hots or hot tamales.
I haven't had that one yet. I've had
No,
the
Oh
hot.
my God.
The hot's good. I haven't had the red hot.
Everything. It's so
Everything
good.
they got there is
Their
good.
salt and vinegar is my downfall. I'll eat that whole bag of
Salt
salt.
and vinegar one?
Yeah.
I
Oh, I
love
hate salt
I love salt and vinegar chips. And the first time they gave us a bag of it,
That's what I mostly made out
right?
of.
I opened the bag on the way home where I left here. Opened the bag on the way home. I had my pastricina. I was just like eating it. It's like a half hour, 40-minute drive home. By the time I got home, it was completely gone. I'm like, oh shit! Like that was so good. Like I couldn't stop. I take one bite. Oh, it's so good. Oh,
I'm kind of glad he doesn't have like a calorie intake on the bag.
oh, I don't even want to know.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to
Serving
know.
size is like 4.
Oh, no. Like, I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know what it is.
Oh.
You know, when we were there, he gave us 2 huge bags of the popcorn.
Yeah, like the garbage bag full.
Oh my God! We gave it to Bartlett Police Department, and we had so much popcorn. She's like, "What do you want for dinner?" I'm like, "Fuck popcorn."
Popcorn.
And then-
I'm like,
that's-
"There's
we
so much
still have
popcorn."
popcorn from the last time we went
Yeah,
there.
I
And
still have a
then,
whole bag of root beer.
and then I go to work that week, and one of the guys at work, I had shown him some like seasoning, and he loves it. And he was like, "Well, you know, you shared something that you really like, so I figured I'd share something that I like." And he brings me 2 bags of popcorn from some place where it's like
Oh my
made with
God.
real cheese and stuff. And I was like, the only good thing is Patriot Popcorn hit a shortage with the cheese supplies, so we didn't get any cheese popcorn.
I don't like cheese popcorn.
So then I had 2 more bags and brought it home, and we were still eating it. And then like a week or so after that, my work, we rented a popcorn machine and had fresh
Oh,
popcorn.
Oh my God.
My
I was
favorite
like-
popcorn is like day old movie theater popcorn.
We used to get the bags with a friend who worked for the theater. And they'd bring us like the garbage bag of
Yeah.
popcorn. And it would take us like a month to like eat all the popcorn. But I was like, yeah, it was good. So good. Just cold next day, pick it up and eat it. So good.
All right, ready to wrap it up?
We're there. Oh,
Yeah,
my
we're
God.
Wow,
there.
that's
That's
fast.
fast.
That went super fast today. Thank you all for joining us again as always.
Awesome. Check
Everybody
everyone
join
out
us.
on Mammoth Nation.
Mammoth Nation,
Check us all out
Amazon.
there.
You can go to patrioticfrog.com, right?
Yeah, that'll take you to our
Correct.
Etsy shop.
So go check out all the amazing like custom woodwork they do.
And if it's not on there, it doesn't mean we can't make it.
It just means we haven't made it yet. So you can always be the first, and it's always cool to be the first because I'll try anything twice.
All sorts of stuff, not just flags. They make the awesome grenade tables in their shop. A whole
What's
bunch
up?
of
So she wants to know if any of us have a favorite war movie.
mine's Full Metal Jacket.
I like Black Hawk Down.
I
That's
did
a
like
good one.
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rambo 3.
I think Full Metal
was
Jacket's
funny.
the only one I've seen.
Really?
No, you watched Platoon with me. I think I
Platoon was good.
Hamburger
No.
Hill was good.
Hamburger Hill.
Tigerland.
No.
There's a lot of good war movies.
The Sands of Iwo Jima.
Oh, what was the
Uh,
what's the good one with
D-Day.
when they stormed Normandy with
John Wayne.
Saving Private Ryan.
Sa-
Saving Private
Ryan.
Ryan.
That's like the opening sequence of that storming Normandy is probably one of the best shot ones I think ever.
I don't know. I mean, throughout the years, Hamburger Hill,
That's what I said. Hamburger Hill was one of my favorites.
Pork Chop Hill. That's an old one from the 60s.
Oh, what's the?
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
Yeah,
ones.
there's a lot of good ones.
The Clint Eastwood one with the Marine Recon.
Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak
Heartbreak
Ridge,
Ridge.
yeah.
I'm trying to think what else that I really like.
I'm actually trying to think of a really crappy one.
13 Hours.
Oh, 13 hours. That was good.
I like the
The
makes me makes me mad
13
watching
Horsemen or 13.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
guys. Yeah,
Those guys that do the bourbon.
The first ones in
13
Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. What else was there?
I'm trying to think of a really like horrible, crappy one.
Uh,
most are done pretty well because they're still worried about not being respectful. I think
Pearl Harbor, that was a really crappy one.
Pearl Harbor. I didn't even bother watching that.
Oh,
Because I knew that was like a block. They want to make a blockbuster and make it
Yeah.
a love story and bullshit and wreck it.
what was another good one?
What was that one with Korea? Operation Chromite
I don't know.
with Liam Neeson playing General MacArthur.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
Patton is a good one.
Patton was gonna say
Patton, MacArthur. There's a lot of them. The Big Red One.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
I heard that was a documentary.
Yes, the Five Sullivans, but the Five Sullivans were the
The Big Red One is one of my favorites.
the Five Sullivans was more about the Five Brothers.
The Outpost or the Last Outpost.
Oh, the
or
Last
whatever.
Outpost.
That
yeah,
one was
that was good.
a good one. I like that one.
There hasn't been too many about Iraq or Afghanistan.
Yeah, you got
Not too many.
Three Kings.
Three Kings.
That was
Oh my
all four.
God.
I watched with the Navy SEAL. I think, and then I can't remember if it was Rogue or not. He talks to me.
Ice Cube.
He goes. It was funny. He goes. Okay, any movies that are made about the Navy SEALs, which would you say is the most accurate? He looks at Dead Eye. It's like Navy SEAls. The guy's just like, like the Charlie Sheen movie. He's just like, the interview's like, the guy just left him hanging for like 5 minutes. Like, I'm fucking with you. It's like,
was
it's
saying,
like, wait, it's like the Charlie Sheen movie was like, he's like, yeah, we jump out of the back of Jeeps off bridges. Who doesn't? Like, of course you do that. 60 miles an hour. Yeah, you don't die.
Zero
It's
Dark
fine.
30.
Zero Dark 30, yeah.
Zero Dark 30. Top Gun.
Top Gun 2.
Because he was inverted.
Against the plane that
Did
didn't
Top
exist.
Gun 2 even come out yet?
No, I don't
It's
think
been
so.
trying to for like 2 years now.
Well, because of COVID, he wants to make sure he gets the big bang.
So I'm so sick of just like COVID.
He's
fucking
got
up movies.
Scientology money to pay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Those new books from L. Ron Hubbard aren't cheap.
Yeah.
Dude's been dead for 30 years, still writing books.
I don't know. I mean, that's quite. Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
What was the one with Louis Gossett Jr.?
U571.
Oh, Flying Falcons.
Iron Eagles.
Iron Eagles.
Iron Eagle, the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course we let a 15-year-old take an F-15. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You never flew one before. That's fine. But your dad was a pilot, so that's cool. Yeah, in like 2 weeks, you can go ahead and fly an F-15 and take out this guy who's been training for 20 years. That's normal. That movie was mostly realistic. If you have a vengeance against the enemy, you're a better pilot, and you just fly just F-15, and they'll let you take one.
U571 was a good one.
Yeah,
Submarine
U571.
movie, that was a good one. Freaking what's his name was in there? Bon Jovi.
yeah.
He was in that.
He didn't last
What
very
was
long.
PT-109?
Oh, PT 109. Yeah, John F. Kennedy.
Apocalypse Now.
I didn't like it. I've tried to. I watched it a few times and I tried to make myself think that it was a good movie. And it
It's
really
very
wasn't.
long.
It is a long movie.
It's very long.
And the ending is so weird.
Yes.
I haven't seen like
It's Marlon
95%
Brando.
of these movies.
The horror, right? That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be crazy.
What
and-
other? I know there's a lot of good war movies out there. I don't know which one's the favorite.
Are you looking for old or new?
Star Wars.
That's a documentary.
Empire Strikes Back.
That's a documentary.
Probably Empire Strikes Back. It's probably my favorite.
Out of Star Wars?
Yes.
Fuck no, Jar Jar Binks.
No.
We were just talking about that today. I'm like, listen, you know the whole story ends with that the original Sith Lord who
No.
started it all is Jar Jar Binks.
No,
That's where it's all leading to.
it's not gonna happen.
There's all secret clues in the movies that show that, yep, he's really way older than he says. He's not as dumb as he is. That was an act. So you'd never know that he's the true starter of the whole thing.
No,
It's living proof that you can be an idiot and then a senator.
You could be an idiot and be a president. Where do you have living proof of that? Several times over, not just once or twice. We have several proofs of it. With President Carter currently in the White House again.
Come on, he makes Carter
The second president to ever run two non-consecutive terms. It looks like Carter, sounds like Carter, and the economy is doing exactly what it did under Carter.
Don't worry, they're
Hyperinflation.
going to do a gas tax now and they're going to reimburse everybody.
Wait till we get food stamps and gas stamps.
Oh,
I
That
remember
works so well.
my parents still had, when I was a kid, I found they had the gas stamps when they were rationing gas in the 70s. They had stamps. You had to have to be able to get your gas.
You're allowed X amount of gallons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gonna all coming again.
Newsom's giving everybody $400 in California. to ease the gas freaking burden.
So
And they have the
does,
highest tax in the
Right.
country.
so
on
does
gas.
the Tesla guys get that $400 too?
Mm. You know to register a Tesla in Illinois, it's $450. You pay extra because you don't pay gas tax, and then it's $250 a year every year after.
Hmm.
So if you're mad about your $150 license plate, think about when you got to pay $450.
Yeah, but you're not paying gas.
It's true.
But you
Yeah,
still
but
need-
waited on batteries crap out and buy a new fucking car.
All right. On that note, I think we'll end it.
Thank you everyone for joining us again.
Thank you.
Again,
Thanks
check
to
us all
Bobby
out.
and Rhonda.
Yes, check us all out.
Don't forget to vote for Rhonda for Mrs. Illinois and then Mrs. USA.
Get to that voting box.
You got to vote.
Hit the button.
You go to www.patrioticfrog.com to vote. Every plaque or custom wood order you order is one vote. You want her to win, so go order stuff.
We'll go for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Like, definitely.
Yeah, that's exactly how you vote.
Winning.
That's exactly how you vote.
Yeah, and if you want to get 2 votes, you got to spend over $500.
That's right.
Okay.
On
Well,
that
you guys,
note,
Don't listen to anything I just said.
See
That
you
was all
next.
total
See you next
bullshit.
week.
See you next week.
Sal
Brian will be here doing
Sal
it
will be in
himself.
Iowa
Maybe we can test out the
remote.
your
We'll
remote.
get that figured out,
I figured it out.
What's the remote?
so you can remote into the podcast.
Yeah.
You've seen
Oh.
you've done it.
Yeah,
We did it with you.
it's not hard.
Yeah.
I clicked
Sometimes-
a button on Siri.
Sometimes it doesn't work. I can't explain.
Can't.
Can't explain. Sometimes it just doesn't work. All right, guys. We'll see you. Thank
All
you
right,
so
see-
much.
Keep your head on a swivel.